Right then, this is Sharky from SHAR-KADE. Now I have a build update on the Bloodsport Custom Ultimate Deluxe 4-player control panel. Bit of a tongue twister there. So this unit's a personal project. I do have another few units getting built. We have some units ready to ship off for Monday. So this unit is going to be a 4-player pedestal, 2-in-1. So this could be a pedestal. It can also come off the pedestal and you can move it around the house, put it in a different room and plug it into your large screen TV and off you go. So inside this unit is going to have the high-end PC build inside. It's got the there's actually 32 terabytes in this. This unit is going to go to my home temporarily. I'm going to be working on the 32 terabyte drive for this build and just keep adding to that as I go along. Now I absolutely love the design of this. It's just stunning from top to bottom. I am waiting on the woodcut for the top piece of the control panel itself. The panel we had actually got cut the wrong size. I got the smaller size panel cut instead of the larger size, so I was a few inches from the back on it, so I couldn't even adjust it to make it fit. So I'm waiting on the control panel to be cut. Now the artwork on that control panel is gonna look absolutely outstanding. Beautiful Van Damme design. The custom grills on this are just going to stand out beautifully as well. So on the right and left hand side we have a push and pull fan setup, and there is going to be a fan in the center. I'm not going to put a trackball on the unit. We've got gold T-molding going all the way throughout the unit. I've had a lot of trouble with the gold T-molding lately. It's been creasing quite a lot. I think it is when I pull the actual film off. The protective film, it actually seems to pull it away from the T-molding. It's happened a few times. I've had to take it off, replace it, because it creases. So yeah, so the artwork on this, like I say, is absolutely stunning. I spent hours editing the artwork, making it to the highest possible quality, changing little things like even the text at the top there, just reversing it, adding the characters, all the different characters inside the artwork. Across the front here we actually have some gold acrylic as well, so that's all protective film on. So once all that's peeled back, the gold on this is going to absolutely stand out on the unit. So I'll take some high quality photographs of this once it's done. But yeah, we have a piece of gold acrylic across there, just making everything look golden on the front there with the nice black in the background and stuff. Then we have a Kumite tournament 1988. Yeah, it's cool, Doug, isn't it? Yeah, we have a yin yang design going throughout the unit as well. We're going to go with a red and black button setup, so all the LEDs on the buttons are going to light up with a nice black button effect. On the right hand side as well we have that repeating artwork, and it's going to look an outstanding looking build. Really outstanding looking build. So yeah, we have our RTX 3060 graphics card in this, a Ryzen 5. I'm not selling it, Andy, unfortunately. It's a personal build, so yeah, I'll not be selling it. So yeah, we have a Ryzen 5 CPU. We have our small form factor power supply in there. We have our small form factor CPU fan with our 16 gig of RAM. Now all my Ultimate Deluxe control panels and my arcades, you can upgrade the RAM to 64, 32 gig and so on. You generally need 32 gig, 16 gig at least for the high-end games. Some newer titles now are starting to require 16, but to be honest, a few of the games like Hogwarts Legacy, I believe, was meant to be 32 gig, but it seemed to run perfectly fine on 16 gig of RAM. So like I say, we have our USBs, USB 3.0s and stuff like that. Everything's mounted. We have our PCI Express connector as well, to the motherboard there. So everything's got a nice place. You could actually fit probably another three hard drives, 4 or 5 hard drives in this unit. You do only have 2 more SATA ports in the build itself. I actually had to go and buy these SATA cables because the standard ones weren't long enough. So I went and got some 90 centimeter SATA cables. I did order some which were quite expensive on Amazon, but I actually went down to the computer shop down the road and they actually had some in, and they only cost a couple of quid. So we have all our LEDs set up as well. So within the fans and the fan grills, there'll be some LEDs on both sides, and then I'm going to have a center fan with some LEDs in there. So it's going to keep quite cool. Due to the push and pull fan system we've got in there, and exhausting any resin heat out from the top of the unit, it should keep all those PC parts nice and cool, especially with running another hard drive in there. More hard drives, more heat, and so on. But quite a lot of space to add some other bits and pieces. I was thinking of maybe putting the 8-way gate switcher in, but then it means I've got to set up some more USBs and so on and so on. So I thought I'd just leave it like it is. I will have some more USBs on the back of the unit. I may even add some on the side, I'm not sure yet, but I may at least have some more USBs on the back of the unit. As you can see, it's a sealed back. We do have our HDMI output there, so this unit will only have HDMI output. I've got to do some checks and tests on whether these cables are adequate enough to run 4K 144 Hertz. I don't think they are. I may even have to change that port out at some point, because in the future this may be getting upgraded with an RTX 4070 Ti graphics card. So I've got to do some tests with the mini power supply units for those cards, because they do draw a lot more power, a lot more heat. So I'd have to do some tests and stuff with the 4070 Ti graphics card. But everything is built into the control panel. The pedestal itself is completely separate. So like I say, these units can be picked up, they can be carried to a different room, plugged in, and you can leave the pedestal there. If you're putting it in your standard room where you're going to keep it, you just put the control panel back on top of the pedestal, and you've got it all set up. You can pull it, you can stand up and play at it. But if you want to just sit down, sit comfortably, and play the arcade, you can do that. Just put it on a coffee table or something in front of you. Also, obviously, you've got all the next gen PC titles and stuff that are on this machine, so you can plug in your Xbox controllers, have it near your TV, sit back and play your games through your TV with the controller. So yeah, I'll get a proper video done of this unit. I do have a couple of videos I haven't had time to sit down and sort out yet. I think it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and another couple of others. I think the Arsenal unit as well. I've got all those videos to edit and upload. I have been ridiculously busy working on designs. I've been catching up quite quick. I think we had just the other week 25 orders away from one customer's order. We're now about 15 orders away from that order. So we have been banging units out just constantly. And we're doing really well. I mean, at that pace I'm happy with. With my current order rate, it is getting higher and higher, but at the pace we're all building machines at, I'm quite happy with. It won't be too long before I have caught up. Obviously, like anything, we do expect some delays at some point. So with the build rate that we are building at. If we do have any delays, hopefully it doesn't delay future orders as much. But I'm getting recognized more and more. I am getting more and more orders. A lot of my new customers have been coming to me because of seeing D Thomas's videos and stuff like that on the SHAR-KADE Ultimate Deluxe control panel. So yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the videos, hit that notification bell, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.